Hey guys, welcome to Girls Frontline 2, and let's do a breakdown, a complete breakdown of all the details of Florence's kit, starting with the effects that she does, because from the effects, guys, you'll be able to tell what kind of character or support she is. So first and foremost, she does fear, she does taunt as well, and stun. From that alone, you will have her as kind of a control support. Debuffs galore. Infatuated, uncontrollable, actively moves towards the caster. This is removed when the caster dies. So again, she will be able to manipulate somebody from your opponents. Then we do have Stimulant, so at the end of the action consumes HP equivalent to 20% of initial max HP for every 1% of initial max HP lost. Increases damage dealt by 0.5% and turbid damage dealt by 0.5%, up to a maximum of 20% each. So this is considered a turbid type debuff and cannot be dispelled. So this is the effect that is going to be giving buffs to a character while she's going to be taking away HP from them. So Confusion Agent increases turbid damage by 10%. At the end of the action, deals AoE physical damage equivalent to 1% of attack to all enemies within 5 tile radius. Though this is considered a turbid type debuff and cannot be dispelled. She also gives Adrenaline, so increase attack by 10, defense by 30. So defense down as well. I think she's also a complete package. She dishes out debuffs. She also gives her team buffs as well. Defense down is a big plus here for the Hydro team. Attack up as well. Counter attacks and entity summon. So let's go to the first skill. So this is Forced Injection. Selects an enemy target within 6 tile radius and deals physical damage equal to 80% of attack to it. So this is basically the basic attack. The next one is going to be Intensive Care. So this is a healing skill. Selects a tile within 6 tile radius, dispels 2 debuffs from all allies within a 2 tile radius of the selected tile and restores HP equivalent to 120% of attack. If you don't want her to do heals, her fix key will fix that. So this skill will no longer restore HP and dispel buffs, but instead deals AoE physical damage equivalent to 30% of attack to all units, excluding self within range. So this skill, I'm not sure if you're going to be using this, but you have the option to convert her healing into an AoE damage skill. Next is going to be Pleasure Trigger. This is a skill buff. Selects an ally within 6 tile radius, dispels fear and taunt from it, applies stimulant for 1 round, and duration decreases at the end of the current round and consumes HP equivalent to 20% of the initial HP. So this is the skill that takes away HP, then gives the ally buff. So at Vertebrae 3, increase the duration of stimulant by 1 round. And new effect added at the end of the action if HP is below 30%. Restores HP equivalent to 100% of Florence's attack. This effect can only be activated once during the duration of the stimulant. So in case the ally is actually so low in HP, she will eventually give them HP back from this skill. So at Vertebrae 5, additionally dispels Infatuated and Stun. This skill is also applied to Arius. So the last one in terms of her skills, we do have a Masochistic Hallucination. So this is an ultimate AoE summon and control all in one. Selects a direction, applies Confusion Agent for 2 turns, and Infatuated for 1 turn for all enemies within a 3x5 area of the selected direction, and deals AoE turbid damage equivalent to 80% of the attack after the skill usage. Increase Confectance Index by 6 points and teleports Arius near self. So if Arius is not in the field, summons Arius after the skill usage. This one is one of, I think, her main skills. This does a lot of debuffs, plus it also is going to be teleporting Arius or summoning him. Okay, so Vertebrae Upgrade 2 enhances the effect of Confusion Agent, increases turbid damage received by 15%, and there's a new effect added. Physical damage is dealt to all units at the start of the round. At Vertebrae 4, increase damage multiplier by 20%. If Iris is present, restore HP equivalent to 100% of Florence's and applies Adrenaline for 1 round. And if you're using a fixed key number 5, Masochistic Hallucination, the skill will put all target towards self by 3 tiles. So, the last one is going to be the passive. It's going to be a pre-op preparation. At the start of the battle, summons Arius near self. At the start of the allied turn, decreases Confectance Index by 3 points. So, technically, every time you summon for him, he is going to be costing you 3 Confectance Index. If there is insufficient Confectance Index, Arius disappears. At the end of the action, dispels Taunt, Fear, Infatuated, Stun, and from Arius. Okay, so if you upgrade this at 1, decreases Confectance Index consumption by 1, which is actually nice. It's gonna be a 2, which really helps you. Increase the number of counterattack performed by Arius 2 times, which is actually very, very helpful, I think. Then we have Vertebrae Upgrade 6. Arius receives 30% less damage, enhances the effect of Frisian Despair, increases attack by 35%, doubles the damage multiplier of counterattack, and restores HP equivalent to 30% of the damage after dealing damage. So for Arius himself, so he also has effects. So Arius inherits 120% of Florence's initial HP, 100% of Florence's initial attack, and 120% of Florence's initial defense. So he is much tankier than Florence by a little bit. He has the ability to apply taunt on the enemy, takes damage on behalf of Florence, and performs counterattack when Florence or itself receives damage. Humiliation Mark, 1 stack is added for each damage instance received. When the number of stacks reaches 5, it is converted to Frisian of Despair. This cannot be dispelled, and Frisian of Despair is an increase attack by 20%, doubles the damage multiplier dealt by active skills, and increased damage dealt to targets with Infatuated by 10%. So another skill, this is Local Anesthesia. Applies Confusion Agent on the enemy closest to Florence for 2 turns, deals turbid damage equivalent to 80%, and applies Taunt for 1 turn. This is for Arius' skill. Then the next skill is number 1 Assistant. This is his passive encounter. When Florence takes damage, Arius will take all damage on behalf of her if the distance between Arius and Florence is more than 6 tiles. Arius teleports near Florence. When Arius or Florence receives damage, performs counterattack, dealing turbid damage 80%, and this can be done twice per round. For each damage instance received, gains 1 stack of Illumination Mark. When the number of stacks of Illumination Mark reaches 5, it is converted into Frisian of Despair. Okay, since we discussed the vertebrae, let's go move to the fixed keys. So start of the battle, this is number 1. Increase Confectance Index by 3. I think this one is a must since you want to kickstart summoning Arius at the start of the battle. So this one is a must. Fixed key 2, after using active skills, restore HP equivalent to 80% of attack for self and Arius. Situational. Fixed key 3, after Florence or Arius attacks, apply defense down on the enemies for 2 turns. This one is actually needed. So fix 1 and fix key 1 and fix key 3 are a must. Fix key 4, after Arius performs a counterattack, it gains attack up for 1 turn. Could be again situational. Fix key 5 is Masochistic Hallucination. This will put all targets towards self by 3 tiles. Situational as well. Fix key 6, this is the one that takes out her her HP restore and replaces it with AoE physical attack. Probably could go with fix key 1, fix key 3, and fix key 4. These are your basic fix keys. The others are very situational if you want to use them. And for the common key, HP plus 5, increased attack by 7%, dealt to the holder's entity summon. Okay, so this can be equipped with anyone who has a summon. Technically, you could have this equipped with Nikita, have this equipped with I think with Springfield as well, Papasha as well. Those are just examples. So you may retain this, however, with Florence herself. So what do I think of her kit? She is a mishmash of debuffs and buffs. Plus, she does have a heal, which I would retain probably. I do have some heals if I'm carrying a Hydro team. I do have some heals with Springfield, so I could probably take that out, or I could have two healers in one team. Really depends on what your need is, especially if you're choosing a scenario or a game mode. But this is very situational. I would leave this as is. Don't use the fixed key 6. She would be good for as an extra healer, just in case you encounter a lot of damage. So again, her kit is a mix of debuffs, buffs, and heals. Her kit reminds me kind of like Michti's kit, except for the heal, of course. Michti doesn't have that, but she has a complete kit: fear, taunt, stun, infatuated. She does buffs, so stimulant. She does adrenaline. She does attack up. She has debuff, defense down, counter attacks for Arias, and I think she's gonna be complementary to the Hydro team moving forward. You have Tololo, you have Springfield, you have Nikita. She could probably be the fourth one, and the fifth one could probably be Sabrina. So I think the Hydro team is gonna be complete at this point. I'm not sure what do they need, but again, I think Florence completes the team and completes the synergy for the Hydro team. So what do you think of her kit, guys? Do you think that she is actually good? I find her kit very interesting, and I think she completes the whole Hydro team in terms of all Hydro team. So, guys, thank you very much for staying this far. Take care, stay safe. This is the Warden, and I'm out of here.